Okay, so I thought I'd show you something I've been sent this week, something I ordered this week. Basically, I needed an amp to run the front end side of things on the Clio. So basically, I wanted one amp that would run everything pretty much. So 8-inch coaxials that are in the side pods on, under the doors, if you've seen the videos before. I've got one over here to show you. These are some Lambda OptiDrive speakers, just under 8-inch coaxials, quite beefy to be fair. They're meant to be 600 watts RMS. They probably won't do that to be fair, but they'll be getting about 200 watts each roughly from this amp. This amp as well, it's an Edge EDS800.4FD. I'm not sure what the FD stands for, probably the topology, I'm not sure. But it's a Class D amp, as you can see from there. You might be able to see that. So basically it's obviously very efficient, but does a full range. It's full bridge, does a full range up to 20 kilohertz, I think it is. So it'll give you a good broad sound across the board. It'll run mids, subs. It'll also do it won't really do tweeters as such, because it doesn't quite go high enough for a tweeter, like full tweeter. What I would class as the full range, but it's close enough. I'll have another amp anyway to power tweeters for those, which I've got coming soon. I'll show you those at some point in the next week or so. But classic Edge style, they've put 6,400 watts on there. It's not really, it's 3,200 watts RMS, 2x600 or 4x800 at 1 ohm. That's the good thing about this. In fact, I'll get it out. The good thing about this amp is sorry about the train in the background. Don't know why I decided to do this outside. Bit of a stupid idea. So there you go. Just got a manual there. Yeah, the good thing about this amp is it runs 1 ohm per channel, which I've not seen any other amps do that. I'm sure there's some around, but this is 1 ohm per channel, which is mad really. So yeah, you'll get plenty of power out of it. I haven't been in this box before, so this is a bit of a new thing. Okay, let's put the box over there. You get Allen keys and stuff as well to fix the cables in, but obviously I've got those anyway, it's no problem. So yeah, there it is. So you can see how small it is. It's not even a foot long, I don't think. Yeah, not even a foot long. But it's got 0 gauge inputs, fan on the side there as well to keep it cool. 0 gauge inputs. That should be enough anyway. It's only, I say, 3,200 watts RMS across the board. I'm going to be running it at, where are we? Here we go. I'm going to run at all channels will be separate from mine. So I'll have 4 speakers on this channel, 4 on that channel, and then I'm going to have another 2 sets of components on the other side, which obviously is controllable separate anyway for the spec. So you can have your high pass frequencies set, because these are all going to be speakers, no subs involved. So I'm probably going to start at about 80 hertz roughly, well probably 60 to 70 hertz, but somewhere around about there, and tune it in, and then basically, yeah, that'll send the right frequencies to the speakers. I don't want to send loads of bass to them because it's just going to make them sound horrific. So I'll basically have this set on high pass here. I don't know if you can see this. They'll all be on high pass. I'm not going to fit this just yet. This will be probably a job for next week. Then you've also got good settings here for, you won't use the bass boost and stuff like that. You never use that, it's the worst thing ever. Use the high pass frequency, so I'll set that to basically just give it high pass after about 80 hertz. That's the idea. So yeah, it should be decent power. It's going to be nice. You've got RCAs, dual inputs there for all the channels. It's quite a nice bit of kit, to be fair. The one thing you do notice about this, even though it's tiny, it is very small. This will literally replace 2 amps that were in the build. I did have 2 JBL amps that are going to be in there, but I was only going to be 1 for tweeters. I was going to use another one, and also a Vibe Stereo 4. This might actually replace all of those. This might actually run everything in theory. I say it's very, very rare I think, pretty sure it is anyway, to find an amp that does 1 ohm RMS per channel. So I can literally have, I'll do this again, I can literally have 1 ohm this channel, 1 ohm that channel, 1 ohm that channel, 1 ohm that channel. Normally amps you tend to get like a 1 ohm mono load, or you'll get like a 4 ohm or a 2 ohm on these channels. 1 ohm is pretty much very rare. So yeah, this is going to be fun. It's going to give me plenty of power. It'll give me 800 watts total per channel, so it's going to be 200 per speaker. That's plenty, literally plenty. It'll give me plenty of headroom. I can basically knock it back a bit and make it sound nice. This is basically called the Extreme series as well, which is, you get the, I can't remember exactly the full series now, but the Street series is the one below this. Weirdly, it says Street series on here, on the manual, I noticed earlier, but it is meant to be an Extreme series, which I think is basically the Street series and the Extreme series are very similar things. But anyway, that's yeah, it's going to have plenty of power. I'm hoping it's going to get fitted by the end of next week, ideally. I'll show you another video in a minute with the Helix, some Helix components have also been sent by Subliminal Sounds. They're going to fit on this as well, so they'll be set in the B pods, B area in the pods, and under the bonnet as well. So there'll be 2 sets of 6.5 inch components in there. So yeah, I'll show you those in a minute. So if you want to watch that video as well, you can do, and then you'll see what's what. And then yeah, I'll get this fitted at some point and show you how it works.